What's up guys, YST here and welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. And today, I've just come back from Nando's with my daughter to have a bit of dinner. I've gone onto my Discord preparing some videos for the week. And then I see a little notification from Raid saying that there's going to be a 10x event every single day this coming week leading up to the 2x Ancients on the Friday. Now, I can't recall the last time that they've done this, but you guys can let me know in the comment section. But it's definitely a little bit weird. We don't get news on a Sunday, so definitely a surprise, right? But do I feel like this is a bit of a bait? That's one thing I wanted to discuss before we even go into these champions, because the 2x event is one of the best events for a vast majority of players in this game, granting you that double chance to get both epics and legendaries from those ancient shards. And as you see here, I'm just going to bring it up very briefly for you guys from hellhades.com. And can we find it? There we go. That will all be kicking off in 4 days and 14 hours from the time I'm recording this video. So for anybody that has been saving up for that kind of event, be sure to maybe hold off on your shards unless there's somebody in this 10x event you really want to strive for. Now, it's also worth noting that they haven't told us anything yet about some events, any path events like they'd like to do, or any tournaments to coincide with these 10x champions. So it's kind of a risk in that regard. We have to wait and see if they're going to be releasing some stuff to get some extra rewards for the shards that you will be summoning throughout these events. But for me personally, Great Hoof Loriaka is coming towards an end, and I'll be saving up my shards for a future fusion, because it might be a new Sylvan Watcher, right? We're expecting the Sylvan Watchers faction wars in the foreseeable future. At the start of July is where they expected. So being able to hold off on some shards in preparation for that could definitely be worthwhile, or potentially if it's just a really cool fusion that might be coming up. But all right, let's break these events down anyway, just in case you guys want to be aware of these. The first one, so on Monday 26th, so tomorrow, they're planning to launch a 10x event from Ancient, Sacreds, or Voids, and it's going to be for a Nekhret the Great or Mashald. Now, Nekhret the Great is a phenomenal champion, one of my most wanted from the Undead Hordes, purely down to the protection he brings in and allows you to have some universal value of which nukers you want to provide. Due to the passives, right, he's placing ally protection, strengthens, and the block debuffs at the start of the round, right? I believe it's this one. At the start of each round, for 6 turns with the ally protection as well. It's bonkers. There's so much in this kit. I'm pretty sure many of you guys are aware of what he can do. He's got those ally attack features, decrease attack, and just a pain to face in the arena. And then also we've got Mashald, who's also from the Undead Hordes. You can enable some really cool clan boss teams, and great for Doom Tower progression coming through with those True Fizz and the Leech, increased speed, increased crit damage, and stealing buffs as well. And just deals a bunch of damage even towards the Hydra boss, right? Phenomenal legendary. Now, all of these events, I do want to say, will be lasting for 24 hours each. So every single day, there's a chance to get one of these. But I'm not usually a fan of 10x events. Do you guys get lucky in those? Let me know. Like, sometimes, maybe twice I've managed to proc a 10x. But away from that, it's very rare that I managed to get them done. On the Tuesday, we'll be heading into the Night's Revenant. And it's... oh, it looks a bit themed. It's definitely a bit themed. So we've got Hegemon, who still, I don't know, do you guys feel he's a bit power crept? But he's one of those champions that goes immediately before the round starts, right? With his passive, always goes first in each round. Leading with the Crippling Code, which you can build for nuking or for crowd control, and he does a phenomenal thing here. Decrease attack, block active skills, potentially build him in a stun set, and lock out those enemy teams in the arena. And holds a lot of value, right, for many players out there that struggle to go first against their opposition. Next up, we've got Walking Tomb Dreng, who is phenomenal for the Sand Devil's Necropolis, Spider's 10, due to this burn that cannot be resisted, meaning that you do not need accuracy in order to place this. He's also got this Equalizer of HP on all allies, which is one of the best healing abilities in the game. I believe Sinesha has a very similar effect. And then A1 that can kind of instantly activate those burns to give you some instant damage. So overall, phenomenal champion. I'm a big fan of him. And that'll be on the Tuesday, June 27th. Next up, we have got the Demon Spawn on the Wednesday, June 28th. And this will be for a Inithwe Bloodtwin. Really cool block revive champion, right? I built him up. He's not really coming to my teams over like Leorius or my Candrathons, but can definitely deal a bunch of damage. All comes down to all of his skills. Heals this champion by 30% of their max HP each time they kill an enemy. And enemies killed by this champion cannot be revived. And when you speak about the live arena, if you can go through and block their revives, one by one, you'll be chunking through them. And before you know it, you can beat the battle. So really cool champion from the Void Legendaries. I'm a slight fan of him, if I'm honest. I like him. Next up is going to be Helicath. A previous fusion champion who is phenomenal for both live arena, think about putting that block damage on and always counterattacking with this passive. And also one of the best champions for the Demon Lord clan boss, right? Enabling those block damage compositions with this A3. And it's on that 4-turn cooldown, what we like to see, and enables so many cool teams to coincide of a weaken to pair with a drop defense champion. Just has a lot of value. So yeah, Helicath, really cool champion here. Leading into Thursday, the June 29th, we are going to be having from the Dark Elves. And it's going to be Blind Seer. Where is she? I always get confused with the other one as well. I think it's Lanicus. They just look the same to me. But this one revives all dead allies by 35% HP. Places a block damage as well, a form of protection. We've got some block debuffs as well and a shield equal to 30% of this champion's max HP. And also a free time hitter that has a chance to reduce turn meter. It's definitely not somebody that I say that I've always wanted, but she's a decent champion, right? Can fulfill the roles for many players out there. I just seen as well that I'm wearing a green top. I didn't really prepare to be filming today, so forgive me. Who we got behind us? Look, we got Vizix, we got Mivrala. I'm like Iron Man today. Last but not least, to pair with that is also Noct the Paralyzer, a phenomenal poison champion, which has so much solo potential, where he places ally protection, continuous heals, sleep, poisons, and decreased accuracies, and heals himself. There's just so much value that can come from this champion, and can have some uses for the Sand Devil's Necropolis as well. And for anybody that has him, definitely knows the value of what you can use him in the Doom Tower, or wherever that may be. Really strong one to obtain. So yeah, guys, I guess that's all for the list today of the 10x champions. I just wanted to, one more time, disclaimer for anyone that went through the rest of this video without watching the start. We are expecting a 2x event on Friday. We would be expecting a fusion, as they always like to do it in like a week or two between each one. So straight after Great Hoof Glory Arc ends, we would be expecting some news to be announced towards the end of this week or maybe next week. So stay tuned for that. I'll keep you notified. And then, of course, there might be a guaranteed up for grabs maybe from Ancients of Void Shards. It's like, of course, there's always summoning events. It's up to you guys. It's all down to your discretion when you want to summon. Maybe there's someone in this 10x that's one of your favorite champions in the game. But I don't know. You guys let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. It's just my job to let you guys know about the champions that are coming up. If you guys did enjoy today's video, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, as we are trying to reach 30,000. Have an amazing rest of your Sunday, and I'll catch you guys in a video soon. Peace.